G'day everyone. I've taken a couple of days off playing after my little rant video and come back and I see that there are a lot of bases up for sale, relatively cheap. Now I thought I would craft a new chest. So my current chest armor has tier 3 max life, a bit of gear armor, crafted max life, all elemental res, erosion res, and enchanted fire res. Now, this shouldn't be too hard to replace. All I really need on the plasticity is either max life, percent max life is pretty easy to craft on there, or erosion res or fire res tier 1. So max life, erosion, or fire tier 1, and that should be an upgrade pretty much straight away. I have gone with the Fallen, what is it? Fallen Knight's armor. It has a high base armor and 5% elemental res implicit. Now, I haven't checked to see if these are actually going to buy. They are. Okay. So I guess they've fixed the... Nope. I was going to say they fixed the item expired bug, but I guess not. So I'll buy all of these ones that are relatively cheap. Under 10 FE for a base is reasonable. So we just got 9 bases. Hopefully out of 9 lots of plasticity we can afford to craft something with that. Now the crafting materials, I bought a bunch of precious embers, 1 to 1,000, which is a really nice rate. Fine embers rather, 1 to 5,000, and flame sand 1 to 5,000 as well. I think someone in my comments mentioned that they sell 1 to 20,000 or something, but even these rates are pretty nice. Means that those materials basically cost nothing. So let's go through in no particular order and see if we can hit anything nice. I'm just going to spam. I only want tier 1. Obviously, after we get tier 1, we also have to win the divest gamble. I didn't get lucky on that one, so that one's bricked. Now I'm fully expecting to just waste all of this currency and not get an upgrade. That's pretty much the only mindset that you can go into crafting with and not come away utterly disappointed. Because as you can see, it's kind of garbage. That's 2 bases dead. Up here. Deleting currency. Gonna be sad if we don't even get 1 base out of 9 drops, but not drops, but you know what I mean. Next. That's not bad. That's probably a decent second. Let's see if we get anything else with that. Tenacity. Not really, because I need the 2 reses. I need fire and erosion res. That's probably the best one so far. It's not great. It's not what we want. But it will do if we get nothing else, I guess. Physical damage we don't want. Another one bricked. This isn't going as well as my last crafting video. Well, maybe I should have taken a longer break from the game. As in, once they fix crafting. Oh, hello. Oh. Would you like Tier 1 Max Life or Tier 1 Max Life? Let's go with Tier 1 Max Life. Unlock that. It'd be nice to get one more, but we may as well divest this now to see if it's bricked. That's 1 and 2. There we go, we got a base. Nice. Let's get that other one that we made before and divest this. Good. And that one's bricked. Oh well. Oops. I think we had a couple more, didn't we? 1, 2 more. Bum 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 bum. One to go. Max life. Give me a third. You know you want to give me a third. Just to make this not as painful as it's going to be. Oh well, didn't give us a third. Alright, divest this. And we've removed the res. Sweet, so that's bricked as well. Let's destroy the bricked ones. So that's dead, that's dead, that's dead. It's annoying that it's locked. So that one's not dead. That's dead. So we ended up with 1. That's pretty disappointing. But now we just need to craft on, excuse me, a lot actually. We need to craft on 3 mods that we want. So I'll probably go erosion and fire res crafted first. Finish off with max life. Grab our item. Targeted, so max life has a 32% chance with a 1.5% chance at tier 1. Onto tenacity. There's a 20% chance of all of them. Elemental res has a 1.7% chance. Fire res has a 1.8%, and erosion res has a 1.8%. So I guess you could do this with any of the bases with a tier 1, because they all have a similar crafted possibility. Now, what can we enchant on this? We can enchant 90 max life, which is pretty decent. Extra 700 armor, or 37%. 1 second. So 37% of 6,000 is 2,000. So that is far better than flat. Life and gear armor might be okay, or we can enchant on any of the resistances that we don't get. Now, only 32%, so that's not fantastic. But let's go and see if we can craft on anything for this. So let's kind of want minion max life and max life, but I can enchant on any of the others. Is there anything else that's good? Oh, minion damage, that might be nice. No. I thought there was maybe, converts 20% physical damage taken to fire damage, which would be nice. Do not show. 8%. 14. Oh. What the converts. Nope. Minion ES is no good for physical minions. Dun, dun, dun. Well, this is fun. Come on, just give us tier 1. Alright, 2 more tries and then we're just going to go back to what we were going to craft. Alright, we didn't get it. Let's go back to tenacity. I really wish you didn't have to click the next screen to just reforge. This is exciting. Believe it or not, this is even more boring than last season's, because it's got an extra step to hit I don't want the new one. There we go. Tier 1 fire. Now we want tier 1 erosion. Didn't get it. Tier 5. Tier 2. Got tier 1 fire. We are doing 10 times, so we're just absolutely deleting currency right now. And tier 1 erosion, nice. So now that we have tier 1 percent max life, tier 1 elemental res, tier 1 fire res, tier 1 erosion res, we now want, there's pretty much no bad result here, as long as it's tier 1 or tier 2. Max life would be ideal. Minion max life would also be nice. Regen, also both good. With the one that we don't want, with a 2.04% chance, you watch me get tier 1 of this. And bam, we've got tier 6 max life, which is actually probably a pretty bad result. However, we've got what we've got. Now we just enchant our new chest with gear armor percent. Or max life. We'll try gear armor percent for now. There we go. We check the details, see what the ranges are like. Max. I could just roll that again, so it doesn't matter. Minimum, mid, minimum. I might hit that with a couple of truth embers. Just to re-roll, because 2% all res would be nice. It's minimum again. There we go. Maximum, decent, max, pretty close. Yeah, whatever. The resistances are pretty nice. So we'll go with that. We'll enchant back on the gear percent. What's its range? 37, 34, 37. There we go. And we want to do gear empowerment. Hopefully get close to 122. 119 would have been good enough. Anyway. I'm sure I can buy 1,000 energy cores for 1 chaos as well. 1 flame elementium. Which I might have to do. Surprised I haven't seen a 1 roll yet. 116, 122. Alright, cool. So that chest is now complete. It's a 6% survival increase. I think I had about 650 flame elementium before making that. Let's share it to chat, because why not? But yeah, so 6% increase, more armor, which is nice. Our maximum life is 5955. With the new chest, it is 5947, because I don't have the max life. So 68 versus I think I like flat life more than I thought. So let's get the chest, the life and gear armor for that 45% max life. There we go. Oh, there's no range, so it's just guaranteed. And that gives us 6,100 life. So that would have been pretty huge to get a tier 1 max life roll on it. However, that's a pretty decent result. What did it cost us? Cost us about 400 flame elementium for that. We did get kind of lucky. But yeah, now I just have to farm up another 600 or 1,000 and I'll replace my gloves, which are utter garbage. I need 4 cold res on my gloves. What the hell was on them? Regen, gear armor. It's not even rolled. Let's roll that. That's kind of embarrassing seeing these gloves. Alright, so we only need a couple of cold res. So let's see what we get. Reap, don't care. 100 max life, that's really nice. Divest is going to destroy this, you watch. Tier 4 erosion. I should have kept that tier 4 erosion. So I want to get rid of these. Ooh, that's lucky. One more. Oh, nice. Awesome. So we go to crafting. Targeted, we want erosion and cold resistance. So again, we'll do this for erosion and cold. Life regain, no thank you. None of those are good. They're not that great. They probably are, but is this physical damage taken to fire damage? I feel like not. I feel like not, which is not good for us because we can only deal physical damage. That's a suffix. So we don't really have a good prefix to put on these, which is kind of sad. I can put gear armor, I put life and gear armor again. That's probably the best one to enchant on there. So we just need to go res, basically, on these. Craft, targeted, gloves. Go tenacity. We'll do a couple singles. Until I get utterly bored. You want tier 1 erosion. And then I'll just slam. Don't think either misses in the kitchen. I think she's making some lemon butter, which is delicious on toast. Tier 1 erosion, hello. Now we want cold, I guess. Actually, crit strike damage would be pretty amazing. Crit strike rating, crit strike damage. Let's go for one of these, and we'll go for one soul burst. Because those, no. Alright, we'll go for one of these tier 1. We've got a tier 4 lightning. And then we want tier 1 crit strike damage. And of course we've got attack speed instead. Then we will enchant. No, we will look at the rolls that we got. Select, targeted, truth ember. We can get more erosion, more lightning. Who gives a shit? Max and mid. So let's go with that. We got mid max life, max erosion, max lightning, max attack speed, high life regen. That's pretty good. And then we're just going to enchant on a bit extra life and gear armor. There we go. And we replaced our gloves and we replaced our chest. We aren't cold res cap. We are a lot more erosion res than we were. Helmet's relatively decent. It's a lot of percent max life. Kind of wish it was flat max life instead. but it's not. Our rings are not good. Wow. That's gross. Anyway, there's a lot of improvements that can be made. We've got 6,600 life now, so we gained, I can't even remember what we were on, but we definitely gained a lot of life. Let's just troll this any good. How about this? So we made a new chest, which is pretty nice. We missed the max life there, but if we had hit that, it would have been pretty insane. And that there, I guess we could... Well, they're not going to be any cheap. They're not going to be cheap. So let's just check the other fossil. Trade house. Other? No. Item collection. I don't know why we don't have the pictures. I like pictures. Holy shit. They have gone up a lot in price. They've doubled in price. That is insane. These need to drop a hell of a lot more. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. We've got a couple of nice little upgrades. And yeah, thanks for watching.